Hi guys, this is Mark Shawson, the Pattern Trader. Before I forget, I just want to alert you guys that I'm going to be doing a 5 days of Christmas special. Our team will alert you about this, in which I'll be going into the markets live every day, and in front of your eyes I'll be looking at patterns and price structures each and every single day on the real-time chart, so you'll see and understand exactly what I do, how I line up high quality risk reward trades. And again, I'll be doing this each and every day for 5 straight days, and our team will alert you of this opportunity. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm really jazzed and hope to see a lot of you there. So now, in the last couple of weeks, I have been alerting our members to the collapse of the US dollar. In fact, I was saying that all the way back in the height of the pandemic in the March-April timeframe, where global investors, rushed, hand over fist into the dollar as a safety net because of the uncertainty, because of the global health crisis. But to my mind, it was just running into the knife harder because to my mind, the dollar has been, despite its 10-year bull market, has been ratcheting lower over the past 43 years. So the height that the dollar climaxed in March was really along a descending trend line along this 43-year chart. And I was predicting at the time that the dollar was going to collapse and keep collapsing. And indeed, that's exactly what's happened. During that time, the euro has risen from about 106 to over 121. Now, I think because of the collapse in the dollar, there's going to be an imminent play in the precious metals, specific in spot silver. So in the last couple of days, I've recommended to our members to buying spot silver, and right now it is going up tremendously in the markets. I'm going to go to the real-time charts in just a moment. I'm going to show you exactly what I'm looking at in spot silver, how I determined exactly how and where and when to get in for a high quality risk reward play. So now I'm going to go to the real-time charts. In this chart, I'm looking at the chart of XAUUSD. This is the ticker symbol for spot silver. And I'm looking at a weekly chart, which means that each one of these price bars represents 1 week in time. And by looking at this long-term chart that stretches back 5 or 6 years, you can see recently spot silver broke out above a 7-year downtrend line, which also coincided with a very bullish price pattern called an inverted head and shoulders. Now, an inverted head and shoulders is exactly what it sounds like, where it looks like an upside down version of a head and shoulders pattern. So this would be the left shoulder, this would be the peak would be the head, and this would be the right shoulder. So it looks like an upside down version of a man or woman's head and shoulder. And this inverted head and shoulders is a bullish price pattern. This signals a reversal. So this market had been in a profound downtrend, and now with this reversal price pattern, it implies that prices are going to go the other way. And that's exactly what we saw when you saw the prices of silver explode above this breakout area of the 7-year downtrend and the head and shoulders price pattern. So you can see it exploded from $18 to $30, almost a 40% increase. And then we've been in a consolidation mode for several weeks. Now I am predicting that the price of silver will go back in the path of this uptrend after establishing a mini double bottom. So you can see just at a hair under $22, we grabbed a foothold of support, forming this mini double bottom price pattern. This looks like a W price pattern. When you make a bottom, you retrace, you retest that, and when you go higher, this implies now a bottoming price pattern. So now you have the inverted head and shoulders, and you had the double bottom. Now thrown into the mix, I also see what I call a key reversal price action. Now remember, this is a weekly bar where last week prices went to a low under $22, but by the end of the week it closed above $24, indicating that the bulls were firmly in control after hitting this low a little bit under $22. So now the combination of the bullish price patterns of the inverted head and shoulders, the double bottom, and the bullish key reversal informed me to make a play in silver, in which I informed our members to go long at 24.32 on a stop, and more recently to buy it at 23.57, and we just got nicked into that trade. Now I'm showing an email that was sent to thousands of our members around the world on Thursday, December 3, in which I talked about the decline in the US dollar. In my email, I said, based on long, intermediate, and short-term charts, I firmly believe the dollar has formed a major reversal from its prior 10-year uptrend, and in fits and starts will begin a decline in value across major currencies over what could be many years. And that includes also against gold and silver. And you can see in my setup on that day, I recommended a buy stop at a price of $24.32. And I said earlier, silver broke out of an inverted head and shoulders. Recently, it's formed a double bottom price pattern at the $22 price level. Prices appear poised to resume in a northbound direction, and that's exactly what has occurred. Now I'm looking at a chart of spot silver XAUUSD on a daily time frame, where each one of these bars represents one 24-hour session. And in this chart, you see the inverted head and shoulders. You also have a funky looking double bottom here, and here's the inverted head and shoulders, and you can see it broke out above this neckline around the $19 area, which also coincided with a breakout, remember, of that 7-year trend line. Now more recently, you've had a bounce, this double bottom that we saw in the weekly. You can also see it very clearly on the daily, a hair below the $22 price level, where it grabbed a foothold. You can see this twin key reversal price action, where each time it tested those lows, it made a new low, closed at the high of the day, made a new low, closed at the high. So the double bottom and the key reversal indicated that this thing was going to go higher, and on that basis, I sent out an email to our members alerting them to buy silver at a price of $24.32, and you can see it's currently trading about 35 cents higher and looking like it's going to go much higher. So here's the trade that I entered on my trading platform. Remember, it was a buy of silver, ticker symbol XAUUSD, at a price of $24.31. It's currently trading in the marketplace at $24.73, and right now that represents a nifty profit to me of over $95,000. Now I'm hoping that will grow. You can see that I have a take profit much higher at $28.87. But here's the thing, if the prices start approaching this and it looks like there's a head of steam, guess what? I'm not going to get in the way of the market making me even more profit. So I anticipate moving this take profit ever higher, and I will keep trailing my stop loss behind it. And you'll notice that it's a good ways behind where current prices are. So it's a good $2 away from where prices are now. So I always keep my stop loss out of the way of a big move that I anticipate, and I also will keep moving my take profit. So I hope you got a ton of value out of this video. If you did, then once again, I recommend that you sign up and register for my 5 days of Christmas special, where I'll be examining these scientifically tested trading principles on real-time charts each and every day. So I look forward to seeing most of you on that program. Until then, I wish you guys a healthy and prosperous trading week, and I'll see you next time.